What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones representing Pump Chasers. And don't forget to get those Pump Chaser subs at tigerfitness.com. Speaking of tigerfitness.com, we got the owner right here.
What's up, everybody? So, I'm like, man, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be here like every 2-3 weeks. It's be on fire. But anyway, we're on Metroflex, get some work in, some shoulders. I can't wait, man. This gym is just amazing.
Great energy, guys.
Feels right. The music's right. People are right. They still charge us to get in, but I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But at least they don't charge us to film.
Yeah.
So we good to go, man.
Absolutely. So we got my head a little shoulder, like I said. You heard Marc say he'll be out here like 2 to 3 weeks or so. He got things going on out here. And of course he collabed with me today, you know. I mean, I've been knowing this guy for years. I don't even like to call it collab. It's just a friend checking in. Yeah. We're catching up, and guys, we're taking you along the ride. Delts, let's get it.
I hope you guys are enjoying seeing myself and Chris Jones because we're about to do this all the time. We came in delts, heavy, hard delts. You know, Chris and I are all about the volume training. We're all about heavy, hard training. We're not about that get in, get out, barely touch it. To get results, you really have to train hard. So we started out, we warmed up, we did the bands, we did all that stuff, made sure we're nice and lubed. And we worked up 1 plate, 2 plate. Chris topped out at 3 plates. Chris is insanely strong, an insanely strong dude. But anyway, we got a lot going on. I hope you guys like Pump Chasers clothing because we're about to launch it back. We're about to launch it big, and it's about to have all that stuff you love, including that shirt that Chris is wearing right now. So I worked up to 4 plates. Then I realized that this isn't enough. It was just going up easy, so I didn't go beyond failure. Didn't get anything crazy. I wanted to save it for that last set. Now, the way we're doing is you can pre-exhaust with lateral raises, but what Chris and I wanted to do is we wanted to lift heavy. The problem with pre-exhaustion, there it is. Throw that wheel on there, Lobliner. Throw it on there. Will I get that? Well, we'll see. I know you guys are enjoying this training video, but real quick, what do we take pre-workout? We took this pump and grind. This is by far the most premium pre-workout that I've ever been a part of. It has 5 grams of creatine, whole bunch of other ingredients, BCAA, also a full dose of betaine nitrate. That's right. It's got them nitrates there for them skin splitting pumps. Anyway, get your pump and grind now, tigerfitness.com. Support your boy and, of course, my boy, Chris Jones. Oh, here we go. Buckle up. We taking 5 wheels for a ride. It's always good to go and train with someone who can push you. You want to level up, right? And sometimes, you know what? You go by percentages like 85% 1RM, 90%, maybe 70%. Sometimes for gain's sake and also just to have fun, just go get with somebody who can push you and get it done. Anyway, we decided to start with a machine lateral raise. The whole entire stack right here, getting it in as much as I could do beyond failure with the partial reps. Chris getting it up. Now, so one thing I like to do sometimes, you're about to see this, is you can only do so much for shoulders. You have lateral raise, you have upright rows, you got press. People argue if front raise are worth it or not. I'm hit or miss on that. I'm neither. I don't care either way. But the thing is, what Chris is doing here, you see how he's going beyond failure, pushing it up, taking his muscle beyond overload. So after we did 4 sets of that, working up in weight, we went and we did a superset here. This is crazy. So seated, you're only able to get so much weight. You're seated. You stand up, you're able to get a little more body English. So it's almost like doing strict reps, standing up, and doing forced reps. So here, this one, I actually went a little too heavy. So the 50s were weird at this gym. One had a thick handle, one had a thin handle, so I modified it. I worked up, I did 30, 40, and then 55. So I think I did, and then I did a back off set. So we did 4 total sets. This was too heavy. So if y'all are hating on my form, I'm hating on it too. Did not like that one bit. A lot of swinging, but again, the 50s were an issue. Here, you'll see Chris using perfect form because Chris is not an idiot who used too much weight. Here he goes, getting into it. Thing about it is you see, this is how we like to train. So you're getting your intense sets. You're intense. Between sets, we talk. We talk about family. We talk about our children. We joke. We laugh. We have fun. We make the gym a fun place. We're still in and out of here in about 70 minutes. This is a very high volume workout. So Chris is actually doing, you look at that form, how he's pointing his pinkies down, perfect bend of the arm. And then here, even on his cheat reps, you notice that his form's on point. Like, you cannot hate on that form. You cannot hate on that form. And this gym, Metroflex in Fort Worth, it is a legendary gym. So I got to admit, I never do upright rows. I never do them. Never do them. I just don't have time for them. Right now, I do like 6 days a week. I do a conjugate split where I do max effort, dynamic effort. I do deadlift 2 days a week, squat 2 days a week, and bench press 2 days a week. And then I throw in ancillaries. I am sore as hell from this movement. Coming up now, I like to, if you notice there's a difference, since traps are my weak point, the closer the grip, the more traps it hits. The wider the grip, the more delts it hits. If you notice, I use a very close grip and I pull it up to my chin because I'm trying to accentuate and focus on my weak traps. My traps suck. They're embarrassing. Right? I also have a skinny neck. A lot of people are sure to tell me that. So you see Chris here, he has a wider grip and he's going to pull it up to right about his pec. So you see that, that's working a lot of delt. So by changing the position of your hands, you are able to more focus on different areas of your shoulders. Now I know traps a back muscle, but come on, give me a break here. Okay, this machine, I almost had to steal it. If it would have fit in my carry-on, I'd have stole it. You have your arm bent, you push up against it. You're able to overload your rear delts like no other machine I've ever used. If I had this machine, I'd still look like crap, but I'd be able to use this machine. We're really pushing this set. So Chris was using a more controlled form. Me, I was stacking it. I was trying to explode. Kind of like speed day if you're doing West Side Conjugate for those powerlifters out there. And then going to failure, really pushing it. You can tell I'm straining here. Like my old man wrinkles are showing. Smith machine shrugs. Another one, since I deadlift twice a week, I'm not really about shrugging. So you notice Chris is standing more upright. And he's really pulling up, slight bend in the arms, really good form. If you notice how I do it, coming up right here, I lean forward a little bit because I find that with the traps being a back muscle, that I get a better contraction when I lean forward just slightly. You notice I'm not like bent over, I'm leaning over. This is a reverse hyper. This is what we finished it with. Chris and I both have had back issues in the past. So what we do here is I like to finish every workout when there's one available, which is most days because I usually train at Carbon Performance in Franklin, Tennessee. We have one. And also Tiger Fitness Gym has one in Ohio. So you do want to get a swing. You don't want to stop at the bottom. The swing at the bottom is a beautiful distraction from the back. It just gets your lower back in such a great position, gets it nice and looped. I actually like to use this before deadlifts. It really loosens up my back, gets it warmed up. I mean, that's the word. It gets it warmed up. It gets it moving. It also, if you notice at the bottom, it's getting a nice stretch. You can't beat that. So just to surmise, guys, I'm going to get my set here. Check it. We got Pump Chasers clothing coming back. Pump Chasers supplements in stock now. Intra Pump, JF Whey, chocolate peanut butter, and of course, Pump and Grind. We also have, I'm saying it here first, we have a Pump Chasers creatine coming out in the next few weeks. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on notification bell, and in the description below, click on that link, buy some of that Pump Chaser supplements.